Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the Tarot Shelf. Happy New Year. I hope you all are doing well, especially as we have stepped into 2026, which many of us were waiting for because 2025 was full of ups and downs for a massive amount of people. It was necessary for our spiritual journey, for our growth, for our soul to learn some lessons to move forward. And 9 is especially full of endings and important endings so that we can move forward with new beginnings as this 2026 has come with. So, this reading, I was called out to do it for you. And if you have come here or you have been guided to come here, I'm sure there is a message for you. So, without wasting any further time, let's get to it. So, what I would be checking through the tarot cards, or we would be getting answers to what this year has come with, the energy of this year for you, if it has what kind of opportunities it's going to bring for you, what are the chapters that you have closed and now you're moving forward, and if there is something stagnant in your energy or what you have been manifesting. So if anything is there, we're gonna get to know. Also, we are going to ask the universe for guidance for anything. If you have asked a sign from the universe, if you've been asking for a question from a long time, if you have been confused about something, so we're gonna get to it and get the answers and the guidance from the universe to you. So the first thing I want to ask is, what energy, pattern, or chapter is coming to close as we leave the previous cycle? What chapter is coming to close, has come to close, or is coming to close, or is on the brink of closing for my lovely viewers? What is the chapter that you have closed 2025? What is the chapter that closed? It's Three of Arrows. That is the Three of Swords. What is the chapter that has come to close? There is Ace of Arrows. One more card. Okay, it's too many. Let's see. King of Pentacles in reverse. What energy has come to close? What chapter has come to a close? Okay, so so as we can see here that there is Three of Swords, there is Ace of Swords, there is Two of Swords, and there is Knight of Cups. So energy that has come to a close, the chapter that has closed in 2025 is related to your heart. Something emotionally that you were expecting from someone, or maybe a relationship, something there disappointed you, it broke your heart because there was some truth that you had to see. In order to see the truth, you had to be disappointed. And even after seeing the truth, there was this partial truth, and as I can feel it, that you still don't know the complete truth about some situation, and the situation did come to a close. It emotionally disappointed you, but still there is some lingering feelings that you actually don't know the truth, because you see this Two of Swords, this, you can see here that a person, I think that it's you, that you cannot decide what was the actual truth of the situation, but you need to move forward. You cannot stay in the same situation or the same position if you cannot decide what the truth was. But anyhow, something happened, something broke your heart, or you got disappointed emotionally. Maybe you expected something from someone and they were offered, and someone might have offered you something, but you could not decide. Okay, you could not decide if I should go with my side of truth, or should I go with something is offering me? Because you were in this space where you are in a stalemate position. You say you go like, I don't know what really is right for me, what is the truth. So all this happened so that you could learn and your soul could recognize, that you just need to take some time for yourself, and you need to just believe in yourself. Whatever happens for a reason. And if something did not go your way, there is 2026, there is new beginning again. Let's see now, after this chapter, the situation which came to a close, it's partially closed, it's still open. I can feel it, because there is some truth that you still need to see, some offer that you still need to see, that what the universe or what a person, it could be a person that's offering you, but it's in the another direction. It's also not looking at this guy that you are. I feel like this is you, this were you. Okay, you are this person, could not decide what the truth is, the offer is, got your heart broken. Now let's see if what energy is still there from the situation of the past, what energy from 2025 is still there that needs the acknowledgement of the viewer before moving forward. What energy that you must acknowledge. Okay, we've got the Hanged Man, we've got the Justice, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my god. So the thing is, you're still waiting on something, somewhere. You're still waiting, you're not able to take a decision. You need to shift your perspective towards something else. Maybe you are still focusing, or somewhere the energy of this heartbreak or disappointment is still lingering, which is making you wait, which is making you feel like you're stuck. But the reality is that you're not stuck. You need to just see this monkey here. Okay, the card of justice, which is about karma, which is about fairness, and it's also the card, okay, it represents Libra. So some air sign, you can see there is a lot of energy of an air sign. It could be a Libra, it could be Gemini, it could be Aquarius. Some of you may be an air sign, but the thing is that the Wheel of Fortune is here. You see this, something is going to turn around in your favor. So whatever was lingering from your past, that's keeping you stuck, I'm telling you that karmically something is going to happen. Some balance is coming into your life. Okay, so this 2026 is maybe about creating a balance in your life. And as soon as you decide, that I want to balance my emotions, and I want to move forward and just, create a balance in my life, and I want to be fair with myself, you will see that the table is going to turn around in your favor, and a great opportunity could be here. You see that this Wheel of Fortune is exactly in line with this Two of Arrows, that this person wasn't ready to see, wasn't ready to decide or choose, what to do, what to see, and what to not do. Now this Wheel of Fortune comes, the time just shifts, and you are able to decide, you are able to move forward. There's divine intervention that tells you, you need to move in this direction, because justice is also here. Whatever karma you accumulated, the positive, the good one, because it's also in line with Ace of Swords. So some truth is going to come forward, or it could be an epiphany that that I am not this. I want to move forward. I want to be true to myself. I want to be fair to kind of person I am. I'm not going to be this person. I'm going to shift my life for the good. I don't want to be in this hangman position. So let's see now what is the energy of 2026 for you. What is the energy of 2026 for you, guys? Okay, there is King of Pentacles, there is Ten of Cups. Wow, brilliant. And there is Eight of Pentacles. So this year is going to emotionally fulfill you. So what got broken in 2025 is going to be, that's this like wheel of fortune came up. The tables are gonna turn. You're gonna be so stable. You're gonna be feeling so good this year. You'll be working hard. You'll invest in your skills. You will get serious about your finances and your growth, your stability. And I can see here that you are doing great financially this year, and especially emotionally. This past year energy is saying that your heart got broken and you couldn't decide what to do. You were in this hangman position. It's still lingering there, but yeah, the wheel of fortune comes, everything turns around, and you are this person who is so motivated towards creating stability in your life, gets real about things, is serious about their life. And you see this Ten of Cups. So if you have been worried about a situation regarding your relationship, or it could be there is Two of Pentacles at the bottom of this deck. So you were juggling between two things. You were trying to manage your emotions and your finances at the same time, or it could be a relationship or your professional life, and you were not able to create a balance. So this is the year where you are going to create a balance. You will become stable, be it related to your career, your relationship, and you're going to invest in yourself also. So I can see that you are thriving this year. This year has come with a lot of stability for you, a lot of financial blessings, and emotionally you're gonna be feeling like you will feel fulfilled. You will get moments where you can actually be happy. Wow, I'm just gonna cry. Okay, so let's see now what new opportunity is going to come. What new opportunity is gonna come and reflect in your life? What new energy is going to come? More. Okay, so there is Seven of Pentacles. See, this Page of Pentacles. So I see, it could be also that in 2025 that you were also worried about your finances, and maybe you would have invested in something, you did not get the result, be it your work or be it your study, and you took a lot of time to create something but you did not get the result in 2025. So in this year you will be getting the result of your efforts. And Queen of Pentacles is also here. King of Pentacles also came up. So I feel you will work with someone in partnership, or maybe there is someone stable that's gonna come in your life and give you this feeling of fulfillment, feeling of a family. Ten of Cups. So that's also possible. Okay, now let's just see. Let's ask the pocket archetypes oracle deck. Let's ask it, what is the universe asking the viewers to embody, release, or lean into as you move forward in 2026? What you have been asked to release or embody this year? Let's see. There is Rose. This cards are really slippery. The stone and the pilgrim. Nice. So there is a really important message for you here with this Eros card. So Eros and Psyche, there is a very famous story of Greek mythology. Eros and Psyche. Psyche was a really beautiful woman, and Eros is son of Aphrodite, which is goddess of love. So there was something happens. Okay, this is a long story. But Eros and Psyche, they end up with each other, but due to some reason, I'm sorry, something happens between Eros and Psyche. Eros feels, that Psyche broke my trust, because Eros used to come during the night and he used to be with Psyche. They used to make love and all, but Psyche couldn't see him. So Psyche was actually okay with it. She was in love with Eros, and just some people, they come. Okay, some people around the princess, from the girl's family, Psyche's family. I guess it was the sisters of Psyche, and they just put this doubt in her head that Eros is going to kill you because he's a monster. You can't see him, and Psyche, she feels, what if he is actually a monster and is going to kill me and eat me? So in the night, when Eros comes and he is asleep, so he uses the lantern and he goes near to him to look at his face to see if he is really a monster. So when he looks at him, and she is filled with awe and love, because Eros is so beautiful, is so handsome, and at the same time she is filled with guilt. And as she is looking at him, at his beauty, some oil from the lantern gets spilled on the chest of Eros, and he is burned. And he wakes up, and he is disappointed in Psyche, that what you broke the vow, and I told you to not look at me, and this is you have done. Now we must stay apart. But later they get together. So what the point of Eros card coming here is, it's asking you, why is love so special? What is so special about love that it awakens us? And why do we long for it? Why do we desire it for so much? Because somewhere we want to be accepted, or what is it? This is question for yourself. It could be that you want to be accepted by another person, that you want someone to see you, to make you feel loved. Or is it that you don't love yourself, you want validation from another person? What is it that you long for? To get to the deep question, what is it that we actually long for? And this stone card here, stone, it talks about grounding, that what you need to do is you need to ground yourself a little bit. You need to get into this energy where you feel stable and you're not so much in the air element where there is so much confusion. So how you can actually stabilize yourself? By asking, why is there so much of a need for another person? Why it's so much that you desire something or someone? Why is it so? You need to ground yourself. I needed to sit down and just meditate or come to a realization by asking yourself, what is it that I need? And give it to yourself, because the stone, it stays there. There is something within us. Just like the stone, they are from thousands of years. They stay the same. And then after be it rock, they get withered and then they turn to sand and soil. But before that, it's a stone, Stone is there from thousands of years. It's the rocks, maybe from the space. So what is in you that is stable from a long time? It stays with you. It's you. You are with yourself. You are the stone in your life. Your soul, your groundedness. When you ground yourself, when you don't look outwards, when you don't run for something that is outside of you, when you just sit down and stabilize yourself and found everything within, whatever you desire is actually within you. You don't need to go outside. You don't need anyone's validation or someone's compliments or words to make you feel loved. It is already inside you. And then there is this cart, the pilgrim. And the pilgrim is a traveler. It travels. It goes from one place to another, and during that journey he gathers a lot of wisdom, a lot of experience. And it talks about the journey. Whatever you go through, be it a disappointment, be it what you see it as a failure, it's actually an experience, and it has some wisdom attached to it, that if you ground yourself, you will see. And when you see it, you become more spiritual. You actually accept that this is all a journey, and you're only growing, you're only going towards better things. Nothing is lost here in this world. Everything returns to you. So if you sit, you ground yourself, you will definitely find a wisdom whatever happened here. And we're also going to ask the spirit about what is the wisdom that you need to gather, or knowledge you need to gather from the situation, from your past. I wasn't going to ask this, but now, judging from the cards that have come through, the messages that are coming through, I feel, this is really something you need to know. You should know that what is the wisdom here. Let's dive into it. What is the wisdom or knowledge from the situation in the past that the viewer should know? Tell me, the spirit. Tell me. Okay, 3 cards again. The Lovers, the Chariot, Ace of Pentacles. So lovers, okay, I feel, for most of you, it's a matter related to your heart, okay? It's a relationship, it's something, it's a connection with someone. It was a deep connection. The Lover cards, it's again an air sign, Gemini. The Chariot could be a Cancer, water sign. And there is also Ace of Pentacles. So I feel that the wisdom here is that you always have a choice. The Lover's card is also about choice in your life. be it in relationship, when you're choosing people, you always choose people. Your soul chooses who you are going to be with for a certain amount of time, or if there is a lesson you need to learn, you want them something to teach you or to make you learn. There are soul contracts also. Even if you don't believe in such things, there's always a decision there is always a choice that you can make. And the chariot is about movement. So what you have been stuck upon, the hanged man came up when. So you need to let go of that energy and just move forward. And as you move forward, you will see that there is Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. So you cannot stay stuck in the same position and expect something to just come by. The wisdom here is that there is always a choice that you can make. There is always a choice, and you can always move towards better things. You can always choose. And if something happened, and if you say you couldn't choose between something that you had to do, you had to say you couldn't choose, that was also a choice that you already made by not saying something, by not doing something. And if you are not doing anything in whichever situation you're also making a choice of not doing anything about the situation. So the Lover's card here is just make a choice. There's always a choice that you can make. The Chariot is about movement. As soon as you make a choice, you move towards something. Okay, this chariot is pulling in different directions. This horse is in this direction and this horse is in this direction. You cannot decide between something. You have to make a choice. Okay, not making choice is also a choice. So the wisdom here is to choose with your intuition, choose with what you actually long for, choose it and take the decision and just move forward. And as you do it, there is Ace of Pentacles. There is a new beginning in your life which is more stable, which could be slow. Okay, it's slow. And there is a turtle here. Turtle is really, it's slow, but it reaches the goal. This in the story, the turtle wins the race. So you just have to move forward. You have to take small tiny steps. Okay, you don't have to just jump into something what you have chosen, okay, what you have decided for yourself. You don't just have to jump and run. You can take small steps, and that's how you will move forward in your life. So now that was some of the messages for you, and now we're gonna ask for guidance from the spirit, from the universe. Yes, that's why I also chose this True Love Oracle deck for this reading. I didn't know that it could go in this direction. It was matter related to your heart that needed to be talked about, and there were messages related to it. Now there is this True Love Oracle deck, and now we are going to ask for some guidance from the universe related to whatever is going through and whatever you are going through and your 2026. So let's see what is the advice and guidance of the universe. So it's for you guys. There is, okay, two cards came of maturity and manifestation. Okay, sorry for the. So there is maturity and then there is manifestation. Let's get more cards. Guidance for the viewers. Luck is on your side. And look at the bigger picture. A fiery climax approaches. So there are 2 full moons and there is 1 new moon. So full moon is also on 3rd of January. After 2 days there will be a full moon, just saying, putting it out there. And there is also guidance from the universe, some advice. Okay, maturity and manifestation. So the universe is asking you to mature, be it emotionally, mentally. When it comes to taking decisions in your life, there is something, if you have been worried about, there is something that is troubling you, you need to mature yourself and decide something and manifest it. There is this card of manifestation, yes. You can manifest whatever you want in your life 24/7. You are manifesting with your thoughts, whatever you're putting out there in the universe with your frequency. The universe always responds. Be it if you are worried, then the universe will say, you are at this frequency of worried. Okay, if you want to be happy, okay, you want to attract happy moments in your life, you have to be happy yourself. You have to reach that frequency, whatever you aspire to be. So if you aspire to be a person that is loved, you want your desires to be fulfilled in a certain way, then reach that frequency by taking a decision, by being mature, by maturing yourself. Or you can actually manifest yourself to be more mature when it comes to taking decisions or matters related to your heart. Now there is this card, new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. As you know, you had so many beautiful cards come up in your reading and came to 2026. So there is already luck on your side. So much of good things are happening, and you have to look at the bigger picture. So this thing, whatever happened in 2025, whatever was troubling you, whatever disappointed you, it was something, it was a part of a bigger picture, and it was a lesson, or it was just a part of your journey, and you had to take it to become more mature, to become more in touch yourself, and maybe realize that you're actually manifesting your own life. Whatever is happening is for you to learn something, to grow. And if you actually switch your perspective like that of a hanged man, you don't have to be in that position. You don't have to stay stuck. You just have to make a choice, like the Lover's card and the Chariot. The moment is gonna come in your life, and you're going to achieve a stability that this 2025 is going to bless you with. So anyhow, it's happening. You just need to stay positive. Luck is already on your side. A fiery climax approaches. So if that so it's also a good sign, because some energy from 2025 was lingering around, so it's going to be closed for the better. So you will get your answer, you will get to know what to do, what can be done. So just don't need to stress about anything, because it is all coming to a good ending, a positive ending. Also, there is this card of self-respect at the bottom of this deck. You need to respect yourself enough. Okay, so maybe there is something you were meant to hear, that you need to choose yourself before, you need to love yourself first before loving someone else. You need to respect yourself first. You need to put yourself first at times. In love, in relationships, you have to do things for others. You need to take their emotions and feelings into account, but also your feelings, your emotions, and your respect is also important. And if you don't respect yourself, whatever happens, you start blaming everything on yourself. You become so confused, you don't know what to decide. So self-respect and your self-concept is really important in order to move forward and take good decisions in your life. So it's actually, there is, take time to breathe out. Maybe this is something you were meant to hear. Okay, take time to breathe out. If you were so anxious about the situation from 2025, so there is, I want you to take a deep breath and exhale it all out, because 2026 is actually gonna take care of it. You just need to believe in yourself and make a choice, move forward. Rest is taken care of by the universe, because you have got so many positive cards, so many blessings coming your way, and I feel so good about you guys. So if you think that if you feel, the situation, is it ever going to get better, I'm telling you, it's gonna be the best. Okay, and you can manifest whatever you want, be in this situation or in any situation. Through manifestation you can get out of it. Okay, you can manifest good things in your life. So this is your reading. This was the message you were meant to hear. And again, a very happy new year. I'll see you again in the next reading. Till then, goodbye, take care. And if you resonated, please let me know in the comment section. And if you have any topic that you want me to do a reading on, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much. Bye bye.